Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection. Escape Plan 3, The Extractors from 2019 is directed by John Hertzfeld and stars Sylvester Stallone and Dave Bautista. My first problem with this film is that the DVD cover states that the stars are Sylvester Stallone and Dave Bautista and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, but Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is only in about 8 minutes of the movie, so what the fuck is he doing on the cover? The bigger problem is that the second film in the Escape Plan trilogy sets up the third film to be about Breslin and his, at that time, crew going after the conglomerate that was behind the Hades prison from the second film. And then the third film starts out and we find ourselves cleaning up the loose ends from the ending of the first film instead of dealing with anything that happened in the second film, other than acquiring Dave Bautista's character in the second film. In fact, all of Breslin's employees, other than the one played by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, are gone without explanation. The film starts out with, and follow me on this, the guy who built the prison in the first film's daughter getting kidnapped by the son of the character played by Vincent D'Onofrio that portrayed Breslin in the first film. Then the guy in charge of her security goes to Breslin with a message from the son as Breslin is having a meeting with a man trying to take down the father character that built the prison in the first film, who just so happens to be in love with the daughter that was kidnapped, and after getting involved, the woman Breslin loves, who he also works with, gets kidnapped by the same guy. Did any of that make sense? Because I feel like I just ran in circles trying to explain all of that. I don't know why they went in this direction instead of the direction the second film was leading them. What I can tell you is that I do not care for this film pretty much at all. It's a huge departure from the trilogy, and it's much more an action film about brute forcing your way into a prison and breaking someone out rather than a thoughtful action film about trying to stealthily break yourself out of a prison setting without the aid of guns and private jets and whatever kind of bullets Bautista's character fired into the crowd of prisoners towards the end that seemed corrosive to the body. My husband came in towards the end of me watching this and asked why I was already watching The Expendables, and he's not far off. Except the cast is much less a who's who of action cinema. The fight sequences are pretty extensive and kind of cool, but they don't make up for the rest of the movie being lazy. I'm giving Escape Plan 3 The Extractors a D-, and the Escape Plan trilogy as a whole a C-, because that last film is a real dip in quality that brings the average way down. Too bad. Tomorrow I'm watching Escape Room. See y'all then.